So here we are again. Welcome to the Crown Oil Arena, the home of Rochdale Football Club, for another edition of Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live sessions, brought to you in conjunction with LLH Films. Our guest tonight is a man who needs no introduction whatsoever. For the last few years, he's been all over social media, playing loads of great gigs around the Northwest, and it is a pleasure to have her with us tonight for Sweetmore's live sessions. This is Ste Milly. Ste, how you doing?
I'm great, mate. Thanks. Nice to see you, Dave.
You too, as always. You brought the sun with you as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, always, yeah.
Listen, it's great to have you on here on Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live sessions. As soon as, people got in touch, we knew that you were going to be here, one of our special ones. You're going to be doing 3 songs for us tonight,
I
2
am.
your own songs and a cover.
Yeah.
First of all, though, tell us a little bit about yourself, a bit about Ste Milly. When did you first pick up a guitar, start playing?
I picked up the guitar about 10 years ago, but for the first few years, it was just collecting dust, really. And then I started going to a jamming night in Ratcliffe, at a pub in Ratcliffe, and it kicked on from there, really. And then the last 3 or 4 years, that's when I started gigging and writing a few tunes. But it's mainly covers I do. That's what's kind of got me at it,
It's safe to say you and your followers and fans of Ste Milly, it's safe to say social media can be amazing for a lot of things. It can be awful for a lot of things. But for you, it's been a great tool, hasn't it, to get your name out there and your music out there?
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I started the Facebook page, I think about 2.5 years ago, and it was like family and friends were the only people that liked it. But now I think last time I looked, it was about 4,000 now followers. So,
like you say, you were doing a lot of covers and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you ended up getting this massive fan base on social media. Do you think it's because of that fan base and the respect you were getting, you thought, right, I'm going to do some of my own stuff?
Yeah, because obviously people know what I do. It's the indie stuff and the Britpop stuff and the Manchester, if you like. So, but then, you feel like you're cheating sometimes. You're just doing somebody else's songs all the time. So I just wanted to have a go at it. I've never dreamt of being a songwriter or a singer or a guitarist, but I've managed to put all 3 together now, and just...
It's a great story, and it's a great romantic story of where you've come from, doing covers, doing your own stuff, and your own original material, a couple of tracks which you're going to do for us today. Yeah. It's getting loads of praise, loads of respect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the first song you're going to do for us is one of your own original compositions. Tell us what it is and a little bit about it.
This one's called I Won't Go There, and it was the first one I released in September last year. And I'd written a couple of songs, but I just fancied just releasing this one. It means a lot to me, this song. And but like I said before, that it's got a bit of a claim to fame because I never expected it to do anything, and it ended up jumping in the top 10 of the iTunes indie chart, and it actually knocked Taylor Swift out of the top 10, which is a bit of a bonus, yeah.
Do you know, it was a great thing because I remember loads of people were talking about you, about what you were doing, about the fact you were doing all these amazing covers. And then all of a sudden when, like you say, in September last year, people saw that you were writing your own material, releasing your own songs. It was a big thing and you didn't let anybody down with it. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, yeah, I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's, some of the songs I cover are my favourite songs and they're absolute classics. And when you do one of your own, it's a bit scary, actually doing it, putting it out there. But maybe the influences help along the way.
Well, you had nothing to worry about. Everyone's loving it, and it's a dream that you're here today playing it for us. So this is Ste Milly with his debut single that came out in September last year. Let's have it.
Cheers, pal.
Don't ask twice before I've broken. Don't ask me for a cig, I'll be gone before you smoke it. Don't ask to dance, 'cause you're too left-footed, darling. Don't buy me Kronenberg when you know that I drink Carlin. I'm not here to make things right, I don't wanna start a fight. It's too late for that, it's over. Those days are gone and I've moved on. You're no longer number one. It's in the past and I won't go there. Don't look at me as if I owe you. I'm way too high to be below you. Don't scream and shout 'cause I can't hear you. I'm just too good for that and I don't want to be near you. I'm not here to make things right. I don't wanna start a fight. It's too late for that, it's over. Those days are gone and I've moved on. You're no longer number one. It's in the past and I won't go there. Don't send me friend requests or tweet me. You can try and try, but you won't reach me. Don't tell your friends that I'm a big ass. It's too late for that, cause your best one's sleeping in my bed. I'm not here to make things right. I don't wanna start a fight. It's too late for that, it's over. Those days are gone and I've moved on. You're no longer number one. It's in the past and I won't go there.
The brilliant sounds of Ste Milly on Inside the Arena with his debut single that he released back in September. Once again, that song, is that available on the music channels and stuff like that?
Yeah, Spotify and Amazon and pretty much all of them. Yeah, I think it's DistroKid just distribute it to everything. So
you mentioned earlier on about your influences and stuff like that. You know, the fact the Manchester scene, the indie scene, the Britpop scene. Growing up, what were you listening to back then?
Well, when I left school, I mean, I was into like my older brothers got me into House Martins and jam and stuff like that. But when I left school, that was like peak Manchester. So it was the Roses and Spirals, Happy Mondays and that. And then obviously Oasis come on. It was Oasis that made me want to pick a guitar up, really. But yeah, all kinds. I'm into Shed 7, Ocean Colour Scene, you know, but a lot of the mod stuff and. But my favourite band at Roses, yeah, definitely.
You've burst onto the scene over the last few years, but are very much part of like our generation, if you like, that had that amazing music scene.
Yeah.
You've come onto the music scene at the moment, and there's so many great bands about at the moment. What do you think of the music scene in the Northwest at the moment?
Well, I think it's brilliant. You know, I mean, recently I've been listening to I think you pronounce it the Lathams, isn't it? The Wigan lads and
Lathams, great band,
yeah,
band.
Brilliant, superb, yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of talent out there. There's no doubt about it, and it's good to see. You know, we need a guitar band revival,
Revolution.
if you like, yeah, another revolution, yeah, because Manchester was like that, Britpop was like that. There was some. I mean, I'm lucky. I feel lucky to have grown up in the '90s and had all them bands, and it's I do believe it needs it again, but
agreed, and I believe that we're about to start one it's already started, you know what I mean?
I think
Just
it
a great
has, yeah.
music scene.
I think my generation, your generation, like you say, their kids are listening to it, aren't they? You know, it's getting passed down now, and
Great, it's exciting, isn't it?
it is.
You're going to do a cover for us, and I know for someone like yourself, it must have been pretty hard to choose just one cover, one of your favourite songs to do for us today. Tell us about the song you're going to do and the cover version you're going to do for us.
I'm going to have a bash at Sally Cinnamon by the Stone Roses, just because they are my favourite band, and it is one of my favourite tunes by them, yeah, and it was one of the first songs I learnt, so...
And also a massive anthem here at the Crown Oil Arena on a match day as well.
Yeah, I bet it is, yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
This is Ste Milly on Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live sessions, and his take on the Stone Roses classic, Sally Cinnamon.
Until Sally, I was never happy. I needed so much more. Rain clouds, oh, they used to chase me. Down they will pour. Join my tears. Allay my fears. Sent to me from heaven, Sally Cinnamon, you're my world. I pop, 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 blow, blow, bubble gum. It tasted cherry, eh? There is something, hey, you must show me for what you are made. Sugar and spice, and all things nice, sent to me from heaven. Sally Cinnamon, you're my world. Your eyes are gazing back from every little piece of glass. You seem to smile from every blade. Sally Cinnamon, you are my world. And then I put the letter back in a place where it was found, in a pocket of a jacket on a train in town. Sent to her from heaven. Sally Cinnamon, you're my world.
The brilliant Ste Milly on Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live sessions, and his take on Stone Roses, Sally Cinnamon. Is that your favourite Roses song?
No, it's probably my second, mate. It's I Am the Resurrection's my favourite. But
I'm a big fan of Mersey Paradise, me.
Yeah, I do a bit of Mersey Paradise as
Great
well.
tune.
But yeah,
so many great songs that influenced so many people on like literally 2 albums.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was it, weren't it? 2 albums. They were wasted, really. I expected them to do another album when they came back, but unfortunately, did they? But
didn't happen. There's got to be some music somewhere, though, aren't there?
Yeah.
So we've had a pandemic over the last 18 months that's wiped out a load of gigs and stuff like that. You've continued being active, on social media.
Yeah.
You released that amazing song in September. Going forward, when gigs start happening back again, have you got much lined up for the back end of the year?
Yeah, I have, mate. Yeah, it's pretty much all on my Facebook page now. Gigs are just starting to come in slowly but surely. Yeah, mainly July and August because a lot of pubs are still just outside, aren't they, and stuff. But yeah, I've got a few weddings booked, private parties and that. And basically it's just on my music page, mate. I just put an event on every time I get a gig. And
well, at the end of the session, we'll let everyone know what your socials are and get everyone to follow you and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, brilliant,
what about new music? Because like you say, you released a new song back in September. Is new music going to be a way forward for you? As in, can we see perhaps an album or an EP or something like that?
Yeah, I really do hope so, mate. Yeah, like I say, I've wrote a few more tunes, and I think with learning so many covers all the time to try and keep that fresh, I'm just trying to get my set list bigger and bigger. So I should really just take time out now and start writing a few tunes. I'm always writing things down. I'm always writing words down. And
well, everyone's always respected you for a long time now for the covers that you go out and do. But, all of a sudden you're producing this new music, writing your own music, and everyone's absolutely loving that. So it's dead exciting to see what the future holds. Tell us about the last song you're going to do for us.
Well, I think this was only the second song I ever wrote. And, it's a bit of a love song, but I just chose little bits and bats from things that I'd heard from other people, like other stories that they'd told and stuff. It's not, I mean, people think it's about my love life and stuff, but it's not. It's just things that I picked up and I'd added a few bits and bats.
Do you ever write anything personal to you? Or is it always sort of like, this will go well, these lyrics will go well with this song?
Yeah, I've wrote a few personal songs, yeah. And I mean, like I say, if I ever did, touch wood, release an album, then there'd probably be a few on there. But a quick one for you. The first song I ever wrote, I honestly didn't even know what the lyrics were about. I just wrote it and stuck it on Facebook. But the strange thing was, a girl I used to go to school with commented on it saying, "This is exactly how I'm feeling at the moment." I was like, really?
I think that's the great thing about music. Every single song means a million different things to a million different people.
Totally, yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about music.
Yeah, totally, mate. Yeah, that's right. And I mean, I've been listening to songs for 30 years. Some I still don't know what they're about, but you just in your head you think what you want. What you want it to mean, and that's good enough, isn't it? Definitely.
So this song you're going to do for us now, tell us what it's called, and is it available on the music sites?
No, I'm hoping to maybe stick this one on, mate. I've got 2 or 3 more lined up, I think, but if I can get back in studio and stuff, I've not got into the home recording and stuff yet. That is in the pipeline, but yeah, hopefully, mate, in the next few months when we're back to normal, touch wood, yeah.
Well, we're really honoured to have you here playing it for us today. What's it called, this song, Steve?
It's called That Night.
Let's have it. This is Ste Milly on Inside the Arena.
Remember that night you asked me for a lie, and I gave you my flame. It lit up your smile, best one I'd seen for a while, so I asked you your name. You said Leona, I stuck it in my phone and got your number as well. You kissed me goodnight and thanked me for the light and said please give me a bell. There's many roads in life that can be wrong or right. I know for certain I chose the right one that night. It's 1 year later, I take you to the place where you first gave me that smile. And down on one knee, I ask, will you marry me? A tear appears in your eye. You whispered to me, you've never been so happy, and you'd love to be my wife. I hold you tighter and think about that lighter, it brought you into my life. There's many roads in life that can be wrong or right. I know for certain I chose the right one that night. Ten years of marriage, we've got a house and garage, 2 kids and 1 on the way. You've got a tattoo, time and date that I met you, 10 p.m. 7th of May. And when I walk by that place where you caught my eye, a shiver runs down my spine. I stop and write down these words right there on the ground. That night I knew you'd be mine. There's many roads in life that can be wrong or right. I know for certain I chose the right one that night. There's many roads in life that can be wrong or right. I know for certain I chose the right one that night.
Ste Milly on Inside the Arena. I love that song, and if they're all going to sound like that, can you hurry up and get this album done?
Cheers, Dave. Thanks, pal. Appreciate that.
Really appreciate you taking the time out today to
Loved
join
it,
us
mate.
for Inside the Arena Sweetmore's live sessions. If people do want to find you across the socials or on the music platforms, where do they find you?
It's the main page is Facebook, really, mate. It's Ste Milly Musician on Facebook. I've got Instagram, Milster. I think it's Milster74. I don't do a lot of Instagram. But yeah, just the Facebook, pal, yeah. And Spotify. I've obviously got my song on Spotify. Hopefully I'm going to add a few to that. But yeah, Ste Milly Musician Facebook, that's the main one.
Well, really appreciate you joining us today, and obviously good luck with the future, and I can't wait to hear more new original material.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
You have been watching Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live sessions, live from the Crown Oil Arena. A massive thank you once again to Ste Milly. Thank you to LLH Films for putting all of this together. And don't forget, if you do want to get involved or you know someone that does, this goes out every single Thursday night at 7 o'clock on the Rochdale Football Club YouTube page. Just send us an email, dave.sweetmore@rochdaleafc.co.uk. But thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. And a massive thank you once again for today's Inside the Arena, Sweetmore's live session, the brilliant Ste Milly.
Cheers. Thanks, guys. Thank you.